Hello, welcome everyone. Good evening to you guys. What's up? Friday, right? Great Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Tony Stark's assistant, Friday. That's a great name. You should name your kid Friday. Well, today, welcome everyone to episode 43. Sorry, what's the topic again? What do you think has a great customer service to you? Because I'm very happy because I've experienced a very excellent customer service. Yesterday, actually, I felt great. The story was I bought one of my mentor that that launched a book. It's called this. I think. Wait, let me grab it. I think I showed you guys Traffic Secrets, right? So he launched this book 2-3 months ago. Yeah, and then there's an upsell. Yep, upsell. Then now there's an upsell, a box set, which includes 3 more other books. Besides that, there's the first book, which is .com Secrets, talking about online internet, and then the second book was Expert Secrets, talking about what are we expert in, our own skill set, our own field. I have not read it. And then the third one is this Traffic Secrets. And then the fourth one is like a workbook, which is very thick. A workbook that after you have read all this, you understand online and business and direct response marketing and how to sell well, one-to-many, and all these things. Then there's a workbook for you on your journey. Right, there's the entire box set is like a trilogy or excuse me. So I ordered this Traffic Secrets books and then I upsell, and then I bought that box set. But this and it was during MCO, during the lockdown, and then this Traffic Secret books came to me. I think it was I forgot, it was last month, right? It was last month, but the box set has not arrived. So during one of the classes, one of the thing that I asked, I haven't got that book because he keep mentioning that the previous books that they have a lot of nuggets in it that we should adopt and we should read it and all. So I have not gotten that book. Then I just text it in a chat group, and they asked me to go to support and ask for it. So after a week or something like that, I forgot about it because it took around 2 months, almost 2 months that have not arrived yet. The box set, this book arrived, but the box set has not. So I emailed support and asked them about I haven't got the book. Then they showed me the tracking system where the courier service, they have a tracking system, right? So every time I log in, it's still the same. So and then she showed me that it's already arrived. So okay, then I checked with the local post, our own local post office. Went to 2 or 3 of them because you know how messy it is. So, and they said, finally, they told me that it's not in our system. I was like, what? But this is the proof that it's already arrived here. I said, no, it's not in our system. Your tracking code is not in our system. I was like, oh man. So I emailed back to the support. Actually, before that, I called up. I called up our local post office, and they didn't pick up. at all. The phone number is there, and even the toll-free phone number asks you to log into their website and submit your complaints or whatever question. So I did that. I called for, well, altogether, it's just answering machine, the voiceover, people ask you to press 1, press 2, all that thing. I think I called for almost 8 or 9 or 10 times, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for all combined together is like an hour plus. It didn't get through. I don't know what happened. Maybe they all got infected. So I have to go there physically and check and ask, and finally I got the answer that it's not in their system. So to me, it's like, so I didn't know that. So I know that. So I emailed back and then they arranged a new box to ship out to me. So I believe the processing it is on the way. So in this experience, what I believe you guys have experienced some kind of things like that before, right? So how do you define a good customer service? Great customer service. So this experience, the entire box set, this one thing, I have very bad experience and an excellent experience. The bad one is the worst that I've encountered. That nobody pick up the phone. I don't know why they have this toll-free number and this line that asks you to call for customer service that they don't pick up. And the email up to now is almost 3, 4, 5 days. They don't reply. Is that customer service? What's the point of having those function that doesn't give a really good impression to your customer experience? Experience is the whole thing, right? Whether it's bad or good, yeah, it's a bad experience. Yes, there's experience too. So on the other hand, on ClickFunnels, I bought the book from the box set, the very, very excellent customer service that I can see. There's the difference between a company customer service and the entire country's post, something like. That's the difference. One country with one conglomerate is like so much difference. Okay, what they did is, ClickFunnels, what they did, the first email I sent out, and I said that it's already 2 months, I didn't get a book, and they reply, and you check in this is a tracking form that they have as well, please check. And then after, skip one day, and then they ask me again, in case I forget, have you checked with your local post office? They say, then before I reply, I quickly call our local post office. That's why it took like 1 hour plus. Then I replied to them, no, they didn't pick up, so I don't know. And I say tomorrow I have to go and check at the post office and see the system or whereabout it is. So and they say, and then they reply on the same day. And then after that, after I check, and then I reply, and then then the next day have you gone to the post office? You know how responsive is that? It's like a reminder, but it's like helping you on whether you check whether it is it there or what happened. They want to know more than me. They really care. It's like they care, right? So I replied them, and then it's not in the system. I went to 2 post office, and it's already 2 months and all. And then on the same day, I think 8 hours later, because it's US time, and then the only one person, I'm not dealing with a lot, only one person that came back and told me, okay, now we know that it's lost in don't know where, so they took the liberty to reorder for me, and will ship it out, and will send the link to me within the next 3 days, without asking me whether I want it or not. Well, if you might say that, because you bought it, they obviously want. Yeah, it's not that. Great customer service is because they respond. and it's a single person. It's not like a chat bot. Oh man, that sucks. So that is then, I'm really grateful. I feel very excellent experienced customer service, that because they treat it like a reminder to you, but in a very good way, that how you doing, have you checked that, have you checked that, have you gone to the post office, what is it? It's like their book. It's not I bought it, you know. It's like I'm the customer. They are the customer. If you encounter that, right, that's excellent customer service to me I've ever encountered. If you encounter that, you would write 10-star review to the company, to them, right? Because they're responsive. How many of us have encountered that type of customer service before? I mean, every product have a problem when they call, so it's either a bad experience or a good experience. I've encountered before that in real estate, like in development. How can a person come to collect the key if there's something wrong, but after let's say you cut and then you edit in another scene, which is the customer come in and collect the key, and 10 minutes later they throw the key at you angrily. So what happened between the 10 minutes? They must have something wrong, right? Either there's nothing wrong with the product, there's nothing wrong with the key, there's nothing wrong with physical things and all. Is probably the person that said something that offended them. Usually bad experience starts like that. So we all have encountered this, we all tried that. So the thing is, whether it's our sales people better customer service, because we know without that, it's because that it's our valued customer. Of course, we serve them very, very well. We add value to them. We help them whatever things they request. So that is good customer service. To the customer, it's like, this salesperson is a very great customer service. Yeah, because we do that. We know that they have money to buy again. What if but customer service or customer support is not great salespeople. Usually it's a separate department, right? Maybe they think of a problem-solving department, but is that it? If you talk to the owner like that, it's not. But the department head thinks like that. It's a big gap. So if, let's say, one salesperson can serve 10 or 20, let's say 10, serve 10 satisfied and happy customer, would you want to increase it to 10 or 30 salesperson that could bring you hundreds of happy customers, right? Or you can't have that. You can't have them to sell and take care of the customer at the same time. Maybe along the way they could, if they have time, right? But how to transition that concept to customer support, where I experienced that the great customer support they understand is, I believe, is just how deep you understand the customer. That's the important. How do you view the customer? How do you value them? Because customer support people or customer service people, they just sit there and do their 9 to 5 on the phone. Every time they hear complaints and all, they might have the skill set or might not, and each time they are very frustrated and all because people are shouting at them and all. Yeah, because there's nothing to them, right? The core of the problem on both sides. Well, to a customer, to us, we just want to have that problem solved. That's all. That's it. If you solve that, I consider that as great customer service. If you put a little more on that, I would say that's excellent customer service, right? But on the other side of the phone, which is customer service person, customer representative, they're not thinking like that. I don't know. There's a lot of trainings and all, but there's still the system, I believe, like how to handle problems, problem solvings. People just ignore. They don't want to solve problems. They want other different things. Chatbot, does it work? I'm very frustrated. A chatbot, every time there's one on the app that I use, it didn't respond that what I want. They usually ask, is this what you're looking for? Are you satisfied? But it's totally not. I believe you guys are. It's, to me, it's like responsive. Whether you're responsive enough, like the one that ask you, rather than I ask them, they email to you if you don't respond. How do you, have you checked this? If you don't respond this in 48 hours, within that is case closed or what. But they urge you to go and find it out, to get and let me know what is it, whether how can I help you. That's excellent customer service, right? And solving the problem there. My problem is solved. They're gonna ship out another box set to me because the one that I bought is lost, don't know where. And the third most important thing is follow-up. That's the most important follow-up. Whether in sales, customer service, whether in business or anything, follow-up. I'm lack on that. I need to build up on that. Follow-up. Seriously, whether in business meeting or whatever things or WhatsApp or I suck on that. So thank you guys. Wow, today is very long. This is the longest, right? Customer service, there's a lot to talk about. I like to talk. Thank you, everyone. This is my take. This is what I want to share. What do you think about it? Please, if you have, leave a comment. If they add value to you or give you some ideas, that's great. So thank you very much. I appreciate you guys for supporting. And William Chen C here, signing off. Good night.